So my first unexpected stop on my little trip, little Civil War museum up here outside of Lake City. I don't know how you pronounce it, Olustee Battlefield or something. I don't know how Olustee. In late 1863, federal authorities saw an opportunity to restore Florida to the Union politically and to deny Confederate armies a major source of food supplies. Major Gilmore, commander of the Union troops in the South, organized an expedition by Brigadier General Truman Seymour to carry out these objectives. When Confederate Brigadier General Joseph Finnegan learned of the Union troop movement, he called for reinforcements from Charleston and Savannah to bolster his small Florida force gathering in Lake City. How about that? Because I'm on my way to Charleston. Just never know what you're going to find when you hit the road. A little education here. Why we fought. General Bragg. That's after what Fort Bragg? Reflection wasn't on there. Yankees and Yankeedom. Florida withdrew from the Union, severing all ties with Yankees and Yankeedom. Independent nation. Florida hastily formed a militia and seized control of most of federal institutions within her boundaries. However, a year later, state money became scarce and Florida was forced to turn her troops over to the Confederate Army. As a result, most of the troops were sent to the fronts in Tennessee and Virginia, leaving the state poorly defended. I never knew that. See what I just learned? We were an independent nation. How about that? Florida withdrew from the Union in 1861. Going through school, they never really taught us that. I don't remember that. I thought we just joined the Confederacy. Ignored but not to be forgotten, Florida was to become the Confederate Army's main source of beef, pork, and salt during the latter years of the war. Salt was a prime necessity in an economy that depended on it for the preservation of meat and fish. It was estimated that the southern states need at least 6 million barrels a year. So when salt became scarce, Floridians turned to the sea. How about that? See, amazing things you can learn here. All that Civil War in Florida. It's a pretty cool place. Pause. It's called Olustee. I didn't pronounce it right. Just found that out.
The 150th anniversary of this battle will be commemorated and remembered with a grand reenactment and remembrance of the actual battlefield. In addition, an all-new, cutting-edge documentary drama telling the story of the battle through the words of the men who fought there will be released for the anniversary with exciting and detailed recreations of the battle and campaign, filmed on the very battlefield at Olustee.
Olustee.
To remember this important historical event and the brave men and boys from across their nations who fought and who died amongst these virgin pine forests of northern Florida in 1864.
The Battle of Olustee was fought on this ground February 20th, 1864 between 5,000 Confederate troops commanded by General Joseph E. Finnegan and 6,000 Federal troops under General Truman Seymour. The Federals were defeated with a loss of 2,000 men. The Confederate loss was less than 1,000. Well, that's good. To the men who fought and triumphed here in defense of their home and firesides, this monument is erected by the United Daughters of the Confederacy, aided by the state of Florida in commemoration of their devotion to the cause of liberty and state sovereignty. I can say amen to that. About time for Florida to do that again. Just say bye-bye. Some old cannons out there.